Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So first off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my Patreon supporters, Ben. Thanks for your support. Now, for all of us in Global, I'm sure many of us are waiting for some new update, something new and exciting, and it looks like we have that as of tomorrow evening. Update 2.9.7, another style Maverick, aka AS Hardy. So of course, we're going to get some banners for Hardy, either the Fateful, which those who spend paid stones can do, as well as the free-to-play version, which I will cover in my Should You Summon series tomorrow evening once this update drops. Now, this is a completely new update, so we're on 2.9.6, so you will have to go to the App Store and update that manually. That being said, for those who don't know, AS Hardy is our second Flash Strike stance user. If you have any experience with Melissa, you'll know that having the ability to use an AF on the first turn and, each hit during the Flash Strike stance, which only lasts for the first turn, increases the AF bar 10% and basically allows your team to act first, activate a large AF, as long as you have a half AF bar to start the battle, and by keeping the hits going, your bar will be charged over and over again, and obviously able to set up a lot of buffs, debuffs, or even enough DPS to end most enemies without an HP stopper. So AS Hardy will obviously be a little bit different from Melissa. However, he is a fire blunt user, and he obviously has some advantages as well as disadvantages compared to Melissa. They're two separate units after all. Now, most notable, he does have some preemptive attacks, which can increase his own crit damage to himself, as well as do blunt resistance down. Also, he has attack that stacks on himself, heat bullets, just like similar to most AS units, and that allows for that move to do multiple hits as long as you're still using and spamming that move. And then, similar to his normal style version, he has almost like an AF finisher called Eclipse Cannon, which basically consumes all those stacks, does a tremendous amount of damage, and breaks an active stance. It's very similar to Hardy's finisher move, for example, or AS Annibal's finishing moves. But the fact that he can do a significant amount of damage even outside AF, he will be more useful after Flash Strike Zone is finished. So after the first turn, he'll still be able to contribute a lot of DPS and a little bit of support to your team. Not only that, look at his suit. It is so sweet. Reminds me of James Bond, actually. So of course, that being said, as we know, you can see the Fateful. There is a Manifest banner here as well, because there are two Manifest battles we're going to have tomorrow. Rosetta normal style, as well as Dunarith normal style. So for those who have those units, you can fight the first battle, grind up that 37 million XP using either the Battle Simulator Frogs, or you can do other means to do so. And you can get some stones and some extra Manifest weapons in the meantime. Now, not only that, there is something called a Faithful Encounter Beautiful Collar, which I'm not really sure what that is. We'll see tomorrow. As well as a Quintet of Swords and Wings, which is also paid one time only. And so you can guarantee one of those following five right there: Melina ES, Rosetta ES, Philly ES, Mystere, and Milsha. All of which are, to be honest, still very, very powerful and relevant in today's meta. And that is actually coincidentally released because there's actually some sort of campaign that will show you a little bit later on in this video. Of course, for those who want to spend stones, you can buy some packages that are discounted. And I know a lot of you who are light spenders and even whales are really looking forward to the subscription premium service. So Japan has had this for a number of months already. However, I believe this is going to be the first time that Global will have access to this. So hopefully there aren't any additional bugs or glitches, and we've shaken them all out from the last batch of glitches. And there are basically two tiers of monthly premium services. So I guess they translated it to Guide of the Land and Guide of the Heavens. Now, Guide of the Heavens is the more expensive one from what I understand, and Guide of the Land will be a little bit less expensive. So I'm curious to see how the price breakdown will happen. I'm in Canada, So, for those who are in other countries, obviously the breakdown might be a little bit different, and we can cover that tomorrow. That being said, you can see that with spending some additional money, you actually get, essentially a guaranteed 10 pull on a paid banner, plus some additional benefits here. You can have a star selector of sorts, one every 3 months. You can get some dungeon insurance if you happen to die within a dungeon and you have some treasures. Hopefully you guys don't have too many issues like that. You can also store keys a little bit more. There's some additional benefits that you can take a look here. Finally, for the lower tier, you don't get nearly as much. You certainly don't get that guaranteed free paid banner once a month, but still not so bad. So I'll let you guys read through that, but if the price is right, these should be really good value, and from what I understand, it's very well received in Japan as well. So, as we were talking about, the reason why they are featuring that faithful banner for the mythos is that you need to have finished the mythos in order to do this side episode, which a lot of us are waiting for as well. 3000 Realm Arc and the Sea Abyss. So that's going to be a continuation of the Dragon Palace, which is obviously Sheila, Nagi, and so on and so forth. So I'm really looking forward to that, which a lot of people are as well. And being that this is tied to the previous mythos, you do have to have finished all of those Song of Sword and Wings of Lost Paradise. And so for those who are relatively new to the game and had some previous rewards expire, or even those who decide to join from now until the end of the year, if you are able to complete the entire Mythos 10 chapters, you get all these extra bonus chronostones. You'll have a free 5-star in chapter 7 and chapter 10, so 2 free 5 stars from the gacha system, and so on and so forth. Now, the bad news is, if you've already finished it, like myself, or many of you who have played till the end game, you don't get any additional rewards for this. This is mostly for reintroducing it to newer players and for those who really haven't had a chance to finish all of that. Either way, it's very generous of WFS to allow newer players to kind of catch up on those rewards and get some free 5 stars. So, anyways, let me know in comments below. There's a lot of news to digest. I'm actually curious to see how you all feel about the premium subscription service. Are you planning to participate? Are you planning to pass? Obviously we'll have to see how much it costs, but hopefully it'll be reasonable. And the second sub question would be, of course, are you planning to summon for AS Hardy? Either through the Faithful or through the regular banner. Now, as for myself, the premium service definitely looks very, very tempting. I'm most likely planning to stick to my free-to-play status just because I want to really see how far I can get in this game as a free-to-play. However, it is very, very tempting. I will let you know that. As for AS Hardy, I actually may try a couple of 10 pulls, and if I do, I will upload it to the channel once I do so. Not really sure how much I'm going to spend, but I am planning to still save the vast majority of my stones for the banner after this, which is Pichika or Pizza Cat D, or whatever that mermaid girl who is extremely broken name will translate into. Anyways, some more manifest to do tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.